G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jared HD here. Welcome to the 5th episode in our Arsenal Career Mode series for FIFA 20. We have been in a fantastic run of form. I mean, last episode was an episode you cannot have missed. It was awesome to see us finally starting to get our act together and really work out FIFA 20. But if you guys are enjoying the series so far, if you're loving the daily uploads, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, if you are new around here, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. Look at that, Lacazette nominated for the player of the month. But, okay, so it was Aubameyang got it in August, Lacazette nominated for September. Arsenal boys on fire. But taking a look at today's episode, it is quite an interesting one. We've got 5 games, and I think 5 games we should be winning. We've got Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League. We've got Bournemouth at home in the Premier League. Sheffield United away at Bramall Lane in the Premier League. St Johnstone in the Europa League, and Crystal Palace. So I want to be coming out with 5 wins in today's episode. Whether that happens or not is a different question, but we're going to be hopeful. We are going to start off today's episode with a training session here. Good opportunity for a lot of players to go up in stats. Guendouzi, I expect him to go up in overall. He does. That's a solid training session. Guendouzi up to a 76. So here we go, a press conference ahead of our game against Sporting. Arguably our biggest opponent, our toughest opponent in the group stages. So a win here would be massive. Can we continue our UEFA League campaign with another win? Yes, I think we should, of course. We'll have to handle the pressure. We'll have to stay focused. We'll have to stay focused, that's true. I agree. Very similar, how do we approach it? We focus on playing well. We must not underestimate Sporting Lisbon. Your team is in great form. Do you think you continue it? We can do even better. I'm sure of it. The team's very happy as well. So here we go on an away trip to Portugal. Sporting, a very decent side here. One of the top sides in the Portuguese league. We're going to have to be on our A game here if we want to get 3 more points and go outright top of the Europa League group. As you can see, both ourselves and Sporting got off to a strong start in our first games. So we're going to need to make sure we get a strong win here. So here is a look at the Sporting lineup. They've got Bruno Fernandes, Acuna, Jeremy Mathieu, Diaby, Bas Dost. It is quite a strong side here. Like I've said, we're going to have to play a very strong game. And now for a look at our starting 11. For the most part, it is a very strong side. A few rotational players in. We've brought in Granit Xhaka. We have brought in David Luiz as well. Maitland-Niles, Ainsley Maitland-Niles starting in at right back. We got Kolasinac going to Wilfried Zaha. Through. Aubameyang along the ground. Lacazette 1-0 already. Alex Lacazette is in a purple patch of form. And 7 minutes into this game, he has given us the lead. Beautiful link-up play. The thing I love about FIFA 20's gameplay so far is that you get rewarded for passing play, and I'm a big fan of passing play when it comes to FIFA. And that's why we're doing so well recently. We put the extra pass in. Lovely finish as well from Lacazette, and that's the best possible start we could have imagined. Here we go. Aubameyang out to Wilf Zaha. Ball being fed around. Lacazette. Back heel. Over the top, Torreira. Oh, he puts it over. Our passing play is insane. I was hoping Torreira finished that one off there. Beautiful ball. Keeper in no man's land. Almost 2-0. We're on fire. They're on the attack here. Bas Dost going to Miguel Luiz. Got to defend. Diaby sends that one in. Well defended from Stones, but it goes back out to Diaby. Going in there to Bas Dost. We need to get the block. Good save, Bernd Leno. Aubameyang, nice drag back there. Ball being fed around. Lacazette over the top to Aubameyang. Lucky bounce. Good tap on Pierre. 2-0. Slides it at the near post. They almost go and score. Sporting. Bas Dost misses the opportunity. And then we got the other end. 3 minutes later. Double our advantage. The clinicalness is real. The near post finish. Honestly, having Aubameyang and Lacazette up front together is a cheat code. These guys are too good. Our side is beautiful. We are finding form, and we're 2-0 up here against Sporting. So over the top through ball there. We're chasing with Granit Xhaka against Bruno Fernandes. He sends that one to the back post. Oh my God! That was almost an own goal. We ended up in the back of our own net. Diaby has just absolutely clattered Bernd Leno. What the hell? Half an hour to go on this one, and it's a corner for Sporting. Bruno Fernandes demands to put it into the area. It goes in. It's headed away from Johnstone. It goes out here. Acuna has the shot. Forces a good save from Ben Leno. Pepe going to Maitland-Niles. I'm watching you, Lacazette. Back stick. Oh, the keeper was hesitant as well. Thought we were going to be able to get our head in there a little bit, but we're going to go. Torreira through. Lacazette 3-0. That's surely the 3 points in the bag. Alex Lacazette been on absolute fire. He gets a brace. And we are just having the game of our lives. We're in great form, aren't we? The dribbling play has been so good. The shooting has been clinical. Look at that. The touch hits it with the outside of the boot. Lacazette's so good. Double substitution here in the 68th minute. We're just about got the 3 points wrapped up. So we're bringing off Aubameyang and Zaha, putting on Puedo and Emile Smith-Rowe. Or Pepe with the interception. That's beautiful to see. Lacazette to Puedo. The overlapping run from Granit Xhaka. He's actually been very involved, Xhaka. I've enjoyed using him. Lacazette, though. Just crab walking. Going there to Torreira. Torreira. Oh, this is beautiful. Torreira! 4-0! He hits the post. I was going to say 4-0. There it is, lads. That is full time. That is, honestly, a much more comfortable win than I expected. We're really starting to just find our feet in this save. Now that I'm starting to learn like what makes certain players tick and how to use them to their full advantage, we are honestly hitting some career best form. Might have to even put the difficulty up to Ultimate. We're on Legendary now. It might be time to go to Ultimate soon. Let me know by leaving a comment down below. Ashley Maitland-Niles has come to us after that game against Sporting. I thought I was on my way. They've spelled that wrong. EA have spelled that wrong. Though I was on my way out. No, I thought I was on my way out. EA, wow. I thought I was on my way out, and yet you gave me a chance, boss. I'm glad I got the chance to impress you. I believed in you. I believed in you, Ainsley. All right, we're going to simulate this game here at home against Bournemouth. We've got a pretty strong side out. We have the international break coming up after this game. Let's see if we can head into the international break with a big win, and it is a 1-1 draw. Pepe scores for us. Josh King equalizes off a penalty with 16 minutes to go. Damn. So it's disappointing to have dropped points against Bournemouth in the Premier League, but we travel to Bramall Lane now, where we take on newly promoted Sheffield United in the Premier League. Look, a Sheffield United a side that I want to be playing every single time we come up against them? No. But Bramall Lane, the newly added stadium into FIFA 20. I want to play here for the first time. I want to see what the stadium's all about, and I want to see how it looks compared to its real life version. Our defense has been on point this season. We have been so strong defensively. We were a little bit shaky at the start, but we haven't conceded many goals in the past like 3 or 4 games, at least that I've controlled. But here is the Sheffield United starting 11. Moore is the man in between the sticks. Looks like they're playing a 5 at the back formation. Stearman in there. Not too many face-scanned players. They got Lundstrom, Meyer, and Morrison, Ravel Morrison. Then they got McGoldrick and Mousse up front. No Billy Sharp. I would have liked to see Sharp and McBurney. Henderson on the bench as well. On the other hand, we're rocking a pretty strong side here. Bernd Leno, the man in between the sticks. Bayerin back in the starting 11. Same with Kieran Tierney. Socrates wearing the captain's armband. We've got Pepe, Torreira, Guendouzi, and Zaha. To be fair, that's probably my preferred midfield. I really want Guendouzi and Torreira playing together a lot. They're two of my favourite players from Arsenal. Oh, they win that ball over the top. They take a great touch. And McGoldrick puts it into the side netting. Wow, we were very fortunate there not to go behind. He hits it so flush. But that was a well-won ball from McGoldrick. Torreira, turn and run, goes to Guendouzi. Guendouzi to Lacazette. Nice touch. Oh, he hits the post and it goes out. He sold the Sheffield defender up the river there, but didn't have the finish to make it count. They're on the attack here, Sheffield. It's been a pretty cagey affair so far. Good defense, though. Now we're trying to hit them on the counter. Oh, Torreira, what kind of a touch is that? And now they're through. They're going around Goldrick to Mousse. He hits that one, but he puts that well wide. Osborne on the attack here. That one gets swung in. Nicely defended from Stones. Now we try to hit him on the counter. Zaha Going here. Ball being passed around. Pepe about to get unleashed. He's had a quiet game so far, but he can make up for it if he does something quality here. Pepe looking for some support. Goes Lacazette to Aubameyang. Aubameyang tucks it into the bottom corner. Let's go. That's 1-0. Let's go. He's doing the Mario Balotelli celebration. That one kind of deceived me. I didn't think that one was going to find its way into the bottom corner, but it clearly has. And in the 59th minute, we have a 1-0 lead here. Beautiful hold-up play. Great finish. That one kind of was just a matter of placement rather than power. Just keep it as far away from the goalkeeper as possible. And it was impossible for him to get to. Tucked in the bottom corner. 1-0 Arsenal. Well, one from Stones. Torreira goes to his best mate, Guendouzi. Going to go to Nicolas Pepe. Pepe. Oh, the skills from Pepe. Sending the defender up the river. It falls back. Aubameyang. 2-0. Let's go, lads. How bloody good is that? The skills from Pepe. 2-0 to the Arsenal. Torreira. Going here to Pepe. Would love a third goal to put the cherry on top in this game. We've played very well again for the most part. Pepe, nice back heel there. We see the run of Bayer in. Come on, get in there. Aubameyang. No. Zaha. Back post. Oh, what a save. The follow-up. Oh, Guendouzi can't get his boot to it, but that is going to be full-time, lads. Another 3 points on the board in the Premier League. We are getting some fantastic results, especially defensively. I mean, I would have been disappointed if we didn't put in a strong performance against Sheffield United, but still, you're only as good as your opposition, and it's a 2-0 win for us. Time for the post-match interview here after the Sheffield United game. Let's see what they say. 2 goals to secure a win. Aubameyang was a hero today. He is a hero. An impressive performance from Pierre. It was a world-class performance. Unbeaten in the Premier League. I didn't realise that. Are you confident to keep the streak rolling? We're going invincible. We have what it takes. We're not obsessed with this. We're unbeaten for a reason, baby. Arsenal have already done the Invincibles. We're going to do 2.0. When compared to Sheffield United, Arsenal so stronger, considered the far stronger side. 2 goals scored. Was a win ever in doubt? You never know. You never know. You can't underestimate teams in the Premier League. Again, pretty basic questions, but we answered them perfectly. So we've got 2 different player conversations coming in. Pepe is just happy. Cheers for all the first team football I'm getting. I'll be doing my best, boss. I'm proud of you, Pepe. I'm proud of you. Granit Xhaka. I need to play more often. The amount of matches I get to play at the moment isn't good for my career. Your demands are out of place. You still have a place in the squad. I'm counting on you in decisive moments, Granit. AKA cup games that don't really matter. Another training session here. Look at that. Oh, so many players able to go up in terms of stats. I don't think anyone will go up in overall. No, they don't. That's a pretty poor session, but still a lot of stats going up. A win here at home against St. Johnstone might just secure our spot into the knockout rounds of the Europa League. We're currently undefeated, massive goal difference, and we're facing a pretty weak side in comparison to the rest of the group. I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but on paper, this is the game we should be dominating. And the thing I love about playing in the Europa League is playing some more unique sides that we're not used to playing. I mean, how often do we play St. Johnstone? It's a nice change up from the consistent Premier League sides. I'm interested to see how these guys go. So this is our starting 11 for today's game. Iker Casillas in the starting 11. Want to keep giving him some game time in cup games and games like this. It's very rotational though. We've got Saka, we've got Nelson, Puedo, Guendouzi, Xhaka, Kolasinac, Mustafi. A lot of players that don't often start for us are in the starting 11. Looking at the St. Johnstone side though, Liam Gordon in there. We've got Wotherspoon, Sean Wotherspoon. Can I have your autograph, Sean Wotherspoon? Macmillan up front, Swanson. I don't recognise too many of these players. Wotherspoon on the attack here. Going to Macmillan. He has a shot. Forces a save out of Iker Casillas though. Bit of a slow start for us in this one. We're looking to get a good opportunity. Nelson backheels that one to Puedo. Back to Nelson, who goes to Guendouzi. They've blocked us down well, stopped the shooting angle. But Puedo goes, Aubameyang into the bottom corner. We have been lagging behind throughout this entire game. St. Johnstone with the better field position, but all it takes is one good ball into Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and you can say goodnight. We finish another goal and we have a 1-0 lead here. Nice composed passing play. Great ball from Puedo, and from that distance, Aubameyang just is not missing, is he? Kolasinac. Going to Granit Xhaka. Looking for a good shooting angle. Here we go. Aubameyang hits that one. Oh my god! Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, get out of town! This guy is a goddamn weapon. That's a cool celebration. Look at this on the replay. It goes to him. 1-2, bang! Off the crossbar. Wow, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, however you pronunciate his name. All that you can't deny is that he is an insane player. Probably our best player. Fuck me. Guendouzi. Playing that one to Granit Xhaka. Do we go for the long shot? Nah, but it's going to fall to Nilsson, who goes back. Cueto hits that one. That's 3-0. What's the goalkeeper doing? Honestly, we are incredible. We are just goal-scoring machines. Scoring for fun here, making these Europa League teams look just absolutely terrible. You can see the real gulf in skill. And it's Javier Cueto getting his name on the scorer's sheet. Here we go, Cueto. Aubameyang keeps it in. Goes to Saka. Saka, not a great cross. But still on. Hector Bellerin goes to Granit Xhaka. Xhaka to Guendouzi. Guendouzi. Cueto. Terrible shot. 2 minutes remaining in this one. It's been a very tame second half, but we have been on absolute cruise control. Can we get a fourth goal here to add insult to injury for St. Johnstone? Not with passing like that, but we continue our dominance in the Europa League. That is another massive result. Have we won like all of our games like 4-0, 3-0, 3-0? We're just on absolute flames in the Europa League. Surely that win there is going to secure our spot or really go a long way in securing our spot to the knockout round. So it's time for our post-match press conference after another massive win against St. Johnstone. And you're asking that. We destroy St. Johnstone. You say, why did Nertzel play? Why ask me this? Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. His morale can go down a little bit. We managed to give a good result, yet instead of giving credit where it's due, you're asking an irrelevant question. It is irrelevant, dickhead. Oh, we got an achievement. Comfort zone. With 2 goals to secure a win. Remarkable performance. What are your thoughts? An impressive performance. Man's a weapon. St. Johnstone was considered the underdog, and Arsenal's proved exactly that. What are your thoughts? It was a great match. We can always improve. We are second to none right now. We are on insane form. David Luiz, not happy about his game time. I need to play more often. The amount of matches I get to play in at the moment isn't good for my career. You still have your place in the squad, David. Don't you worry, Sideshow Bob. All right, so we are in a great position to go top of the Premier League if we do get 3 points today and results go our way against Crystal Palace. And it is going to be 4-0. Tierney, Pepe with a brace, Smith throw off the bench. We are just on a new level right now, aren't we? But lads, that is where we will conclude today's episode of the Arsenal Career Mode series. Again, we are just in fantastic form. Who's that? It's Torreira and I think Pepe nominated for Player of the Month. Is that Pepe? We've just been like in incredible form, haven't we? And I'm so excited to see what we can continue doing come November. It is, yeah, Pepe. Pepe's been alright. I wouldn't have thought he would have been Player of the Month worthy, but fair play. But anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video. Scorpion kick that subscribe button down below if you're new around here. I'll see you for the next one. It's been Jared HD here with all the hand movements. I'm out. Peace. What the fuck was that?